Since the wheels have fallen off of the Biden administration and we're now facing another Great Depression, the liberal media industrial complex is trying to keep everybody distracted by complaining about Donald Trump 24/7. And the January 6th hearings resume today. But if you look under the hood of this administration, it's quite clear that the country was sold a lemon.
I just want to ask about President Biden. He is saying he's going to run again in 2024. Will you support him?
You know, if the president chooses to run again in 2024, I mean, first of all, I'm focused on winning this majority right now and preserving a majority this year in 2022. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I think if the president has a vision, then that's something certainly we're all willing to entertain and examine when the time comes.
That's not a yes.
Yeah, you know, I think we should endorse when we get to it. But I believe that the president has been doing a very good job so far. And, you know, should he run again, I think that I think we'll take a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. People are looking at it, and things are terrible. But you're not supposed to talk about old Joe's rapidly declining or, well, non-existent, I guess, mental fitness. So this meme maker, who goes by Ildando Trumpo on Twitter, re-edited one of Brian Stelter's segments to make him tell the truth. I took the liberty of fixing the audio, however, because it just didn't sound right.
It's the story that's played out every day on our TV screens and on our Twitter feed. He is getting worse. We can all see it. It's happening in public. But it's still a very hard, very sensitive story to cover. Because it's really a series of questions that no one is able to answer. Why does he lie so often? Is there a method to the madness or something wrong? Is he suffering from some sort of illness? It's questions, questions, and then just more questions. No satisfying answer. So something's wrong. There are lots of theories about what it is. There are some doctors who think they know. There are others who say we shouldn't speculate. There are ethical questions about even having this conversation at all. But we can't tiptoe around it anymore. We've got to talk about this.
Did you see when Kamala Harris got triggered when she was asked about the dreaded 2024 presidential election?
Are we going to see the same Democratic ticket in 2024?
I'm sorry, we are thinking about today. I mean, honestly, that I know why you're asking the question, because this is the part of the punditry and the gossip around places like Washington, D.C. Let me just tell you something. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
There aren't just concerns that at some point old Joe is going to have to admit that he's not physically or mentally capable of running for re-election in 2024, but if by some miracle of transhumanist technology he were able to, that Kamala Harris's approval ratings are so low that he would have to replace her as his running mate.
Wakanda forever.
And I'm sure that you could guess on the first try what the supposed reason is that the liberal media is giving for her historically low approval ratings. And of course it has nothing to do with the fact that she wasn't qualified for the job, and it's just an overall unlikable person.
Kamala's approval rating of 28% is even lower than the 30% who approved of Dick Cheney in 2008. I think I know why Kamala's ratings are low, besides sexism and racism, which are the obvious ones. Sexism and racism.
Of course, it's the racism and the sexism, but can you guess the real reason why people ridicule her for her bizarre bouts of laughter and her strange cackling? Of course you can. That's a trick question.
People are talking about it. I personally think if she was a guy, they would never say it, because they also made fun of Hillary's laugh. Mm-hmm. But I don't see them making fun of Pence's laugh or any of the other guys.
What it is that they constantly question the qualifications of black women, and that's why people are saying that she's unprepared. So this is based in racism, this is based in misogyny, and we're talking about a woman that has extensive experience.
I'm not going to show any of the clips from the weekend that went viral of more children being brought to more drag queen events or pride parades, because I think we've all seen enough of that already. But here's a picture from an elementary school in Washington that had the first grade students do an art project by, as you can see, drawing the various pride flags. And here's a little promo from Fox News that you might have missed.
Celebrate Pride Month with Fox News. Meet important voices of the LGBTQ+ community and go inside their incredible contributions. Part of America Together on Fox News.
No wonder Newsmax is so popular now, but like I said, the January 6th hearing resumes today, and they'll continue to concoct new conspiracy theories about how Donald Trump orchestrated the whole thing. And just a friendly reminder, after he posted a video on all of his social media accounts that afternoon telling everybody to stop and go home and be peaceful, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube all took it down. You may recall, aside from telling everybody to knock it off and go home, in that same video, he also mentioned a reason why everybody was so upset that you're not allowed to talk about on social media, big tech platforms these days, so they dumped it down the memory hole. This from NPR. Trump video no longer on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube amid chaos at the Capitol. And yes, I'll take one for the team and continue to watch the hearing so that you don't have to, but that means that you gotta go and order my new Ultra MAGA shirt from my online store at markdice.com, or click the link in the description below, or order the classic 1776 shirt because Independence Day is coming up soon, or any of my awesome designs, all available on a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.
And now I think we're gonna go to Ultra MAGA. Our country was ultra prosperous, ultra secure, and ultra successful, the most successful our country's ever been.